Welcome back to Hardball. President Trump's making his midterm pitch right now in Pennsylvania, and this after he gave another taste of his us versus them campaign strategy at a rally in Iowa last night, painting his own dark version of the Democratic Party.
The Democrats have become totally unhinged. They've gone crazy. No, they've gone crazy. Now the Democrats, or as some people would say, the Dims, they've become, frankly, too dangerous to govern. They've gone wacko. And I've been saying this, and I mean it. Democrats are the party of crime. They are.
Well, the president continued those charges today, writing an op-ed in USA Today warning if Democrats win control of Congress this November, we will come dangerously close to socialism in America. I'm back with Susan Del Percio, Nick Confessore, and Jason Johnson. Trump has a very interesting way of finding the most leftish, far-out part of the Democratic Party, whether it's Maxine Waters and her comments about confronting people in public places, or it's Bernie on Medicare for all, or it's somebody who won't do anything on enforcement in terms of the border. And he says that's the Democratic Party. And that's a danger the Democrats face. The most leftish, most far over points, you could say the most progressive, become his point of attack.
Absolutely, and that's what starts getting these rallies going and these crowds going. And he unites them about something that seems so out of left field, no pun intended.
No, that's the point.
But it is, and that's what he uses to just get people around. He uses this kernel of maybe a fact once upon a time and just uses it to divide the country and get his people behind him, because that's all he knows how to do. He talks about not knowing how to govern. He has yet to govern, because when you govern, you work for everybody, and he's not doing it.
He's warming up for a campaign against Elizabeth Warren or Cory Booker or Kamala Harris. Nick,
yeah,
he clearly is directing his guns, all his political guns, at the left. He's saying they are the Democratic Party. Socialism for everybody, health care for everybody, school tuition for everybody, all free, borders not enforced, sanctuary cities. He finds everything, M13, whatever. He does it all.
Look, it's not totally wrong, and the first three is not totally wrong. That's where the party is moving. But what he's doing right here for the midterms, I think, is a version of political gaslighting. He's trying to tell Democrats that their passion is actually a weakness, that their anger is craziness, that their kind of organization is a weakness. It's a panic move. It can be effective, but it's basically
gaslighting.
Explain
gaslighting from the old movies.
It's a way of telling people that they're actually crazy for the way they're feeling, which is a real feeling. That the actual anger they feel about Kavanaugh, the passion they feel to get involved, is actually a crazy and bad thing. And it could be effective. I'm not sure it will be.
Do you see any Democratic, Jason, do you see any Democrats second-guessing their progressivism because Trump is mocking it?
Those Democrats all got silenced about 6 or 7 weeks ago when they realized that saying abolish ICE wasn't going to kill the party. Look, the cautious, we've got to make sure that we reach out to Trump-supporting Democrats. They have been beaten. They have been defeated. The loud, the angry, the passionate Democrats are the ones who seem like they're going to be successful when it comes to midterms this fall. And that's how politics works in America. Screaming and yelling is what made the Tea Party effective. Screaming and yelling is what made abortion a key issue and a key part of the Republican plank for the last 35 years. Everyone knows that you don't have to fear a quiet group of people sitting in a room talking about politics. You fear an angry crowd. And the Democrats are now the angry crowd. The Republicans haven't seen the likes of this in 25 years, and they don't know what to do about it. And Trump thinks if he can make people feel bad, it'll change their mind, but it's not going to work because he just keeps riling people up.
Well, it's one loud crowd against another loud crowd. Anyway, Trump also targeted California Democrat, as I said, Dianne Feinstein, mocking her denial that she leaked a letter from Christine Blasey Ford to the media. Well, the crowd broke into chants of, here they go again. They want to put everybody in jail. By the way, aren't they interested in process? Here it comes. Lock her up.
How about Senator Feinstein? That's another beauty. Did you leak the documents? What? No, I didn't. Did we leak? Did we leak? No, we didn't. He just said, no, we didn't leak. And I think they're talking about Feinstein. Can you believe that?
First of all, it's Feinstein. It's Di-Fi. We've heard it for 30 or 40 years. I don't know. He mispronounced it. Oh, I don't want to get into charges of anti-Semitism, but I don't know why he gets these names wrong. Anyway, the timing is particularly ironic given his complaints in recent days over the treatment of his Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh.
The entire nation has witnessed the shameless conduct of the Democrat Party. They're willing to throw away every standard of decency, justice, fairness, and due process to get their way. They threw away and threw aside every notion of fairness, of justice, of decency, and of due process. Nobody's seen anything like it.
What happened to the Kavanaugh family violates every notion of fairness, decency, and due process.
So Dr. Ford is just a casualty along the roadside. And he's knocked her, he's attacked her, called her a liar, and those people cheer.
And let's not forget he praised her as being credible.
Once.
But it's every time I hear Donald Trump use the word decency, I cringe because he's the least decent president we've ever had. He doesn't know what the meaning is of decency. He certainly doesn't show it to anyone, even those people who work for him. All he is seeking to do is create an environment where he is the king of the hill of a very loud audience that thinks he's great. And this is part of what you do when someone is about to get a huge hit, which he is going to take in the midterm elections when it comes to the House, is you put them in a situation where you keep them riled up because it's what you do and they thrive on it.
What's he going to say when he loses 30 to 40 seats in the House and he's gone? That there is no Republican speaker.
Blame Paul Ryan. But look, I actually see a problem for him in that rally. I'm looking behind him at the voice, at the people in that crowd. They're smiling. They're having a good time. They're listening to jokes. They're watching
angry.
A show. They are not angry. They're watching the Trump show. It doesn't matter if they know who Cory Booker is. It doesn't matter what name the president uses. They are just, pieces and players in the script, and everyone in that room has seen the script and heard it, and they love it. But it's like a game show.
It might as well be Pee Wee Herman. Thank you so much, Susan Del Percio. He'll hate that. Nick Confessore and Jason. Jason, you were hot tonight, brother. You were hot.
Thank you.
The progressives have heard their voice tonight from you. Anyway, up next.
Thanks for watching. To see more videos, click right here, and subscribe.